Then Jesus said to his disciples, "Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross and follow me." Most modern believers read this verse in Matthew chapter 16, and they politely ignore what it actually demands. We have been sold a version of Christianity in America that is comfortable, safe, and entirely powerless. You feel it, don't you? That quiet, nagging emptiness. Even after you have gone to church, listened to the worship music, and said the prayers, you feel like you are doing everything right on the surface, but your soul still feels incredibly hollow. Please, listen to me carefully. That emptiness is not a malfunction. It is a profound warning. It is the Holy Spirit telling you that you cannot simply add Jesus to your life as an accessory. He is not a life coach. He is not a coping mechanism for your modern anxiety. He is the King of Kings, and He is asking for your absolute surrender. Today, we have twisted the gospel. We made it about self-improvement, wealth, and emotional high points. But look again at the words of Christ. Take up your cross. In the first century, a cross was not a piece of gold jewelry. It was an instrument of execution. Jesus is telling us that the version of you that desperately wants the approval of this world must die. The reason you are so exhausted right now, the reason you feel so burnt out by your faith, is because you are trying to carry the heavy expectations of this culture while simultaneously trying to follow Christ. It is an impossible weight. You cannot seek the applause of the internet and the approval of heaven at the exact same time. Jesus didn't invite you to a comfortable life. He invited you to die to your own desires, so that you might finally learn what it means to truly live. Matthew chapter 7 warns us clearly, "Enter through the narrow gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the road that leads to destruction." Look around you. Look at our society. The broad road is loud. It is crowded. It is utterly obsessed with self-love, self-care, and self-promotion. But the narrow road is quiet. It requires sacrifice. It requires obedience, especially when no one is watching. But it is the only road that leads to true, unshakable peace. If you feel convicted listening to this right now, do not run from it. That conviction is not guilt. It is a calling. It is Christ pulling you out of the lukewarm waters of modern consumer religion and inviting you into the deep, radical truth of His kingdom. So what do you do today? Stop asking God to simply bless your plans. Start asking God for the courage to surrender them entirely. Turn off the noise. Put down the endless distractions on your screen. And ask yourself a very difficult question. Where am I seeking comfort over obedience? This is just the surface. There is so much more beneath these verses, so much depth that we rarely talk about in church anymore. If you are serious about walking this narrow path, if you are tired of shallow faith and want to go deeper, I write weekly letters for people who want to take their walk with Christ seriously, not just emotionally, but practically. It is a digital sanctuary away from the noise. You can find the link in the description. Until then, do not be afraid of the cross. Embrace it, because the death of your pride is the birth of your peace. You are seen. You are loved. Now go and follow Him.